From the nation's capital, we welcome you inside Griffith Stadium. We've got open-air baseball for you on the show. It's the mid-century Groundbreakers taking on the expansion-era Boomers. First pitch coming at you right after the break. Just about to get started, and on the hill, Nolan Ryan. What do we need to know here about the right-hander?
Well, he's got such great discipline in between starts, taking care of himself, making sure he's lifting, his stamina stays high. He's a guy that wants to finish every start that he makes. Now, we know that's not quite possible, but he's well-conditioned to throw over 100 pitches effectively. I think if you're on the other side, you've got to try to have lengthy at-bats, run that pitch count up, and perhaps get him out of the ballgame early. He's kind of a rare pitcher in today's game. We'll see what he's got in this one.
Jackie Robinson stands in here, leaves that one off the inside.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
And here it comes. Fly ball down the line. Gwynn racing over to make the catch.
Batting second, the center fielder, number 7, Mickey Mantle.
Now it's the veteran outfielder, Mickey Mantle. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
First offering misses badly for ball 1. And there's a ball.
No strike.
Popped up. Ripken settles under it. Hauls it in, and there's 2 away.
Batting third, the designated hitter, Willie Mays.
Here's some real power at the plate. Willie Mays. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
You can talk metrics and all that stuff, but no matter what, I think Willie Mays is the greatest defensive center fielder the game's ever seen.
That one missed. Next offering is fouled back. Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. And that skips into dirt. No score, just getting started, top of the first. In for a strike. Now it's 3-2.
Out there on the mound, he's setting the tone early with the fastball. 98 miles per hour up on the scoreboard.
And the pitch. And that one fouled off. The right-hander gives up the 2-out walk.
Boog, if I were him, I'd be nibbling around the plate as well. I mean, this guy's just capable of hitting pitches outside of the zone and driving them a long way.
Hank Aaron now at the plate. This one in the dirt. And he's into scoring position with 2 gone on the wild pitch. And of course, when it comes to Hank Aaron, he's one of the greatest sluggers of all time. 755 career homers, a record that stood for a long time. Next pitch misses inside, and now 2-0. Man at second. And it is 2-1.
Almost goes without saying that Mr. Aaron set the standard for power hitters in the sport for years. I mean, just an incredible 23-year career.
Liner caught at second. On to the bottom of the first. No score after a half inning. We go to the bottom of the first. And on the hill today, Cy Young.
Yeah, and when he's on, he's a real treat to watch. I become a fan myself. You know, he often takes the pressure off of his hitters to score a lot of runs, but they have to be careful to not just go into a slumber. They've got to put up some runs, make it a little bit easier for this guy so he doesn't have to battle every time that he's out there. No one should be surprised, though, if he settles in and takes control of the game and throws a shutout.
Ricky Henderson takes one off the outside here. And the 1-0. Liner to second and picked on the hop. Gathers and throws to first. A great play deep in the hole.
Batting second, the right fielder, Tony Gwynn.
And here's the veteran outfielder, Tony Gwynn. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport. Here's your 1. Now 1-1. You'd be hard-pressed to find a better contact hitter than Tony Gwynn. The ball basically stood still for him. If it's near the plate, he'd get the barrel on it. Next pitch is outside, and that's ball 2. And there's the strike.
Usually a pitcher has a plan for every at-bat, but with Gwynn, you can forget about that. Tony's going to be running the show when he's standing in the box. He's the one dictating the at-bat and pretty much hitting the ball wherever he wants to.
Payoff pitch. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Catcher has it, fires to first. Got him. 2 gone after the strikeout.
Batting third, the center fielder, Ken Griffey.
So 2 down now, and here is Ken Griffey Jr. This guy has turned into a beast. Next pitch downstairs, ball 1. The wide to kick the pitch. Foul ball there. The 1-1. Curveball drops in for a strike. With Junior, probably one of the sweetest swings we have ever seen, and certainly as signature a swing as any player has ever had. Next pitch is in the dirt. 2-2. Kicks and fires. Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt. Bench up with it, over to first. Got him. Inning over on the strikeout. We head to the second from our nation's capital. No score. And welcome back. Top of the second. Now, Lou Gehrig. Singing, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Well, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite.
Next offering is down low.
Got to be real careful here. 2-0. He's hunting for his pitch.
Left-hand batter waits. And a foul ball makes the count 2-1. And the right-hander deals.
Ball, that's it.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
Leading off for the
So digging in, Ernie Banks.
The shortstop.
He's turned into one of the best shortstops in the game. In there, and it's 0-1. You know, I'm not sure one player has ever been the ultimate face of the franchise like Ernie Banks was for those Cubs teams back in the 50s and 60s. At the belt and fires. Hit on the ground, might be 2. And now runners at the corners, nobody out.
Batting 7th, the left fielder, number 4, Ralph Kiner.
So up next, Ralph Kiner.
Kind of a throwback. No batting gloves.
Intentional pass coming. Base is now loaded, though it does set up a force at every base.
Batting 8th, the catcher, number 5.
Base is loaded,
Johnny
nobody out.
Bench.
And now Johnny Bench. In there for strike 1.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Here comes a pitch. That's inside. And it's a ball and a strike.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play, or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you've got to make some pitches. But if he can battle and get through this, he can earn some points.
No score here in the second. Next offering is fouled back. And that one fouled off. One and 2 now. Got him. Now one away.
Well, that's a curveball that people like to describe as a hammer or Uncle Charlie, and you can see why. It's not a looping slow curve. He throws it hard, and it gets plenty of bite on the end.
Digging in, Eddie Matthews. This guy with light tower power. First offering misses the mark.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
All loaded up, dangerous hitter at the plate. Misses outside, and that's ball 2.
Pressure's on right here. 2-0 count, bases loaded. You don't want to fall to a 3-ball count and then walk in a run. He's got to challenge the hitter right here.
The pitch. Misses with the 2-0, and he's fired 3 straight outside the strike zone. One out, base is full. In for a strike, now 3-1.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more guys that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
And now a full count.
Good pitch to hit on a tee up in the zone. I think he was looking for something else right there.
Here comes a 3-2.
And
And a foul ball. He stays alive. The kick, the 3-2. That one misses, and that'll bring home a run.
He's really gotten himself into a mess out there and now forces home a run with the wall. This inning's definitely getting away from him.
Now it's the second baseman, Jackie Robinson. He's 0 for 1. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power. First pitch doesn't find the zone. The 1-0. Good eye right there.
Boog, in situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
Right side, hard hit, and it goes just foul. The 2-1.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their timing later on in the game. That may be a pitch that he turns on.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Three and two now. On the ground, a second, might be two. Good feed, that's one, and that's two.
Pitcher made the pitch, and his players made the play behind him. Nice job. 4-6-3 inning-ending double play.
Welcome back. Bottom half of inning number 2. Now the third baseman, Mike Schmidt. Seeing you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays.
And because of that big power arm, he's able to play a little bit deeper, make throws from the outfield grass all the way across the diamond, and still get a pretty good runner. That's impressive.
The next offering misses. 1 ball, 1 strike. Right-hander kicks, deals. And that gets the top of the zone for a strike. The pitch. And fouled off. And a pitch.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
And a foul ball. 3-2. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I'll tell you what, he earned that walk.
And next is the designated hitter, Reggie Jackson. And that's in there for strike 1. And ball 1.
Well, this is such a tough offense. That pitcher needs those pitches called for strikes. You don't want to give these hitters any more advantage. They're already bruisers.
Next one is off the plate. And a count 2-1. Runner at first with no outs here. That one fouled off. 2-2.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, try to stay out of a double play here.
2-2. Got him swinging, and there's one away.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically he likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time
The first
a little
baseman,
anxious.
Willie Stargell.
And now the first baseman, Willie Stargell. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
If you're trying to come up with the ideal clubhouse presence and team leader, Willie Stargell pops. Probably the best you could possibly do.
Line drive, base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners after a 1-out single.
Batting 7.
And now Mike Piazza. He's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game. Next offering is down low. And that is ball 1. Righty delivers. Inside corner for a strike. And now it's even 1-1. And the righty deals. Left field. Racing. Makes the catch. Runner tags from third. He's in on the sac fly. It's 1-1.
Well, he's always capable of losing one over the fence. He might have just missed it right there, but a good job driving that run from third.
Here's the veteran shortstop, Cal Ripken Jr. This guy is an elite level hitter, especially considering contact, just the ability to hit for average. What you really like, though, stays in against those righties, and that's not so easy as a right-handed batter. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
There's some players, for whatever reasons, they seem to just face a slew of right-handed pitchers, and their comfort level increased so much that they'd actually prefer to face that same side thrower in a tough situation.
1-1.
Tied up here in the early going. Next offering is in for a strike. Yeah, most guys struggle against the same side, whether it's left on left or right on right, and this guy's an exception. The 1-2. Good eye right there. Two now. Just missed.
We'll always know Cal Ripken for the streak, but he was about so much more than that. He really changed the way we think about the shortstop position.
The pitch. Bounce to third. Matthews picks it up. Tosses across to first. Out number 3. So a run on 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. We played 2 full, all tied 1-1. Back here at the ballpark, now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Mickey Mantle.
Leading off for the Groundbreakers, the center fielder, number 7, Mickey
Ryan back to work. Look out.
He needs a quick 1-2-3 this time around. Last inning, threw a lot of pitches.
And he was nowhere near that one for strike one. The wind of the pitch. In for a strike. 1 and 2.
Count 1 and 2.
And a pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Leadoff hitter gone in the third. Stepping in, Willie Mays. This is a true five-tool guy. Not very many of them out there, but when he's on the field, you can't take your eye off of him. In there, and it's 0-1.
Fans come to the ballpark to watch him play. And in baseball, to have such a talented player going out there every day and putting on the show that he does, just a joy to watch.
The pitch. Foul ball. The next pitch misses. Now 2 and 2.
2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. Back-to-back strikeouts. Next to hit, Hank Aaron. He's a guy who does it all.
When he steps into the batter's box, the comfort level looks so high. It doesn't matter what kind of delivery that pitcher has, what kind of velocity, what kind of secondary stuff. He is so settled in there. He owns the home plate area.
Going to count 1 and 2. One of the amazing things about Hank Aaron is the consistency he had over the course of his career. On the ground, right side. Gets it to first, and that'll do it. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. All tied 1-1. Bottom of the inning. Here's the veteran second baseman, Joe Morgan.
Leading off, the second baseman, Joe Morgan.
A wind and a pitch. And first offering is fouled off. And there's a ball.
The count 1 and 1.
The pitch.
I got the count 1 and 2.
And now it's even up.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well, so much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
Next pitch is downstairs.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And he deals. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. 1 up, 1 down.
Oh, there's a small sigh of relief right there. I mean, just to keep that speed off the base paths. It's not just the pitcher, it's other guys that have to think about it. From your infielders have to think about that runner potentially stealing, but also be in position to make a play. As an outfielder, you're thinking about a base hit to the outfield. I got to get to it quickly to try to keep this guy from taking an extra base. So I think everyone just a little more relaxed that he didn't reach base.
Henderson now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. On the ground, and that one finds its way through. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. We'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
One gone, runner at first. Tony Gwynn digs in now. Young keeping an eye on him. Another throw over, and he's back in that time as well. And there's something you don't see very much in today's game, the pitch out. Righty to the plate.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
Henderson leads off first with one away. Next offering is downstairs.
Well, with the amount of pitches that can end up in the dirt, a good secondary lead doesn't have to get away from the catcher, but if you're anticipating based off the trajectory, get yourself in the scoring position.
And a 4-pitch walk.
Well, interesting, he went with the off speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
2 on, 1 out. And now here's a speed threat. Outfielder Ken Griffey Jr.
You don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him. Yeah, Boog, if you're that base runner at second base, you want to be quiet out there. Not bouncing around, not distracting your teammate, the hitter. Make sure that he can clearly focus on that pitcher and that release point. This guy absolutely flies. The defense wants to turn two, but they've got to get a ball they can do it with. Make sure you get the first out before you try to rush and get two and end up with nothing.
And a pitch. Just missed.
That's where you want it. It's a good miss.
Two on, 1 out. A little out front there as he swings through it. Got him. And he's down on strikes for the second time today.
Boog gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a 2-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. With all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs, they kind of look like to the hitter that they're rising, even though they're not, but they're not decreasing in velocity and spin rate. So very difficult.
Now this one gets through. Runner around third on his way to the plate. 1 run in. Here comes another. He's also in to score, and they take a 2-run lead.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Man at second here with 2 away. Here's a big power threat. Reggie Jackson. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Pitch misses inside, and that's ball 1. There's a strike. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. He swings and fouls one off. Next one misses, and the count is even 2-2. Left-hand hitter waits. Stays alive.
He's mixing his pitches really well. Late on that fastball after seeing the changeup. See if he can elevate one. I think if he does, he'll get the swing and miss.
2 outs. And a swing and a miss. Good job at damage control right there. But they'll pick up a couple runs here, both coming on this 2-run double. And this is now a 3-1 ball game. And welcome back. John Shambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Lou Gehrig.
The first baseman, number 4, Lou Gehrig.
And here it comes. And that's in for a strike.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
And 1-2.
1 and 2.
And the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. In time to get him. 1 away in the strikeout.
The batter, the shortstop, Ernie Banks.
Now here is Ernie Banks. 0 for 1 as he reached on an error his first time around. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
And now 2-1. The Groundbreakers still looking for their first hit in this one. Strike 2. Singy, one of the things that's interesting is that guys really don't worry about swing and miss from an offensive standpoint anymore. So when you see somebody who contacts the ball like this, do you think of that as plus value?
Absolutely. If he's doing damage now, if he's rolling over and grounding out, then it's a different story. But yeah, if he can put the ball in the gaps or over the fence, 100%.
Here's the left fielder, Ralph Kiner. Fought off foul. The wind of the pitch. That's inside.
You want to be patient here. Try to work a walk if you can. You've got a big power bat behind you in the on-deck circle, and with 2 outs, 1 swing can put you right back in this ball game.
Next pitch inside. 2-1. And downstairs. Two down, nobody on.
You got a full count. 3-2.
Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
And that one gets away at the plate. Tag, safe at second. And good hustle to move up. That's a wild pitch.
I think if you ask most baseball fans, their vote for greatest catcher of all time would be this man right here, Johnny Bench.
Tying run at the plate. Just missed. If Bench isn't the greatest of all time, he's on a very short list. Rookie of the Year, 2-time MVP, 10 Gold Gloves. What didn't he do? The 2-0 is in for a strike. Kiner stands at second with 2 gone. Next pitch misses, and that's ball 3.
And I'll tell you something else about Bench. He was at the heart of one of the greatest teams of all time, that Big Red Machine, and he deserves a lot of credit for their success.
The 3-1. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Gosh, another walk in this one. Man, he is having some real issues with control.
Third baseman, Eddie.
Stepping in, the long ball threat, Eddie Matthews. Siggy, he's got a history of coming through into big spots. I know I like to talk about, I'm not sure whether clutch actually exists, but you look at the numbers, and this guy always seems to deliver in those spots. First offering misses the mark.
Well, I think it's the ability to assess the situation, understanding what the pitcher has, what he's trying to get people out on, and then being able to use the entire field.
And the 1-0. Inside, and it hit him. And now the bases are loaded.
I think he kind of leaned into that one.
So 2 down now, and here is Jackie Robinson. Good contact guy, good defender.
Two walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
Liner picked on the hop at first. He'll do it himself. That ends the frame. So they load the bases, but leave him stranded to the bottom of inning number 4 now. It's a lead for the expansion era, 3-1. Welcome back. Bottom 4. Here's some real power at the plate. Willie
Leading
Stargell.
off, the first baseman, Willie Stargell.
Young back to work. That's a strike. A 1 down. Swing and a miss.
And he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
0-2 now. That one drifts inside. That misses the zone, and it's 2-2.
2 strikes.
And now it's filled up. Out towards right center field. Hank sizes this one up. High bounce takes it over the fence for an automatic double.
Well, there's something really nice about getting yourself an automatic double like that. You get to stroll into second base without having to worry about a throw or getting your uniform dirty. And now you're just looking for the next guy to kind of do the same thing. Maybe put one in the gap so you can jog home as well.
The catcher, Mike.
And here is
Piazza.
Mike Piazza in there for strike 1. And the pitch is outside, ball 1. Here's a 1-1. That one at the knees for a strike. Runner at second, nobody out. And a swing and a miss. And there's 1 down. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Cal Ripken Jr.
Cal Ripken Jr.
First
1-0.
pitch, not close. Up the middle. In time to Gehrig. 2 away.
Well, he didn't recognize changeup earlier enough. Got out in front a little bit, rolled over on it, and beat it into the ground.
Number 8, second baseman, Joe Morgan.
And stepping in is the speedy Joe Morgan.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
First pitch, and he just misses.
Count 1-0.
And another ball. Two-0. Here's a strike.
Well, I know they've gotten out to an early lead, but you don't want to take these opportunities for granted. With 2 outs, still lock in with a quality at bat, drive in that run. You may not have another guy in scoring position the rest of this ball game.
Left-hand batter waits. Base hit and a run in to score.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
So the batting order turns over at the plate. Ricky
The
Henderson.
left fielder, number 24, Ricky Henderson.
That one's in there, 0-1.
And if there's one man you want to keep off the base paths, it's this guy right here, Ricky Henderson, the undisputed stolen base king.
Young checks the runner. Morgan dives back in safely. Back over to first, and they're keeping him close. The 0-1. In the dirt. Nice job behind the plate there. Pickoff move to first. Back in there standing. Here comes the pitch. There goes the runner from first. It's a pitch out. Throw to second. Out there. And the inning is over. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now a 4-1 ball game.
Tick-tock with the time on the clock. You've been here wasting my time. Boy, you need to stop asking me 21 questions. Going back and forth. Ain't playing tennis. You 1 minute about to start up a war.
Back here at the ballpark. Now it's the power speed combo. Mickey Mantle. The Groundbreakers in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. Need a good at bat out of him right here.
First pitch doesn't find the zone.
So important for him to control the heart rate right now. He's got to go through the heart of this lineup.
Here comes a pitch. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Schmidt brings it in. 1 away.
Now batting, designated hitter, Willie Mays.
So now the DH spot, Willie Mays. Great speed and great power. A great athlete, quite simply. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Piazza makes the catch, and a couple of quick outs
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Hank Aaron. This guy, one of the best contact men in the sport as well. Outstanding on the defensive end. And that's in there for strike one. A little bit low. And a ball and 2 strikes. And down on strikes. And that is that. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's a speed threat, Ricky Henderson.
The left fielder, Ricky Henderson.
A line to kick the pitch. That one's in there. And it's 0-1.
Not sure if he was expecting for the pitcher to come right at him, but he got a nice cookie there and just watched it the entire way.
Next offering misses, and the count even 1-1. On the ground to third, and that's a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that.
New arm out of the bullpen, lefty Grove. And this guy can bring it velocity-wise.
Well, at this point of the ball game, we're talking about middle innings, and we need a little length out of this arm coming out of the bullpen. We'll see just how many outs he's able to give his skipper.
And here is Tony Gwynn. He's 0 for 1. Grove picks over, and he's back in safely. Another move to first, and he's back again. Again to first, and no luck this time either. Pitch misses inside, ball 1.
Good speed on the base pass. He handles the bat very well. I wouldn't be surprised if the skipper puts on some type of hit and run or run and hit.
The lefty, the 1-0. Just off the outside edge. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
Pickoff throw. Henderson back easily. Kicks and deals. Upstairs. So definitely a little wild right out of the gate.
Well, it can be a little tough coming from the bullpen mound to this mound, but you've got to find a way to get ahead in the count quickly. He hasn't. We'll see how this at bat turns out.
Here's a 3-0. And there's ball 4.
It all just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Ken Griffey Jr. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
After 5 straight balls to start this inning, this hitter might have the green light, but it's going to be one pitch in one location if he's going to swing.
The next offering misses. 2 balls, no strikes, the count. Griffey was an instant sensation when he burst onto the major league scene back in 1989. A sweet swinging 19-year-old kid, and he got to play alongside his dad. He was a special player. Next offering is way upstairs. Movement in the bullpen. Warren Spahn getting loose out there. Feller, a hard-throwing right-hander, up as well. And a foul ball. Henderson at second. Gwynn at first with no outs. That one ripped. Dives, and he can't hang on. And they're happy to play station to station right here. Bases loaded. Nobody out.
That's back-to-back singles for him. A lot of hitters tell themselves, line drive over the infielder's head. That's what I'm trying to do. Just keep that approach simple. And right there, it was perfectly executed. On time with everything, and pulled it into the gap nicely. Now the base is loaded. Big opportunity for them to break this game open.
And now here is Mike Schmidt. Bases juiced, no outs. And that one wrapped foul.
Not the easiest thing when you're talking about a guy that's, perhaps is going to be in the rotation, or maybe a long relief guy, to not start an inning, to come into an inning with pressure on it and try to get yourself comfortable.
Now it's going to be Reggie Jackson.
Reggie.
Well, he's so good about trying to drive the ball to the opposite field gap in these situations. If he takes that approach, he could bust this game wide open.
First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
Tough situation right here. So important as a pitcher to get ahead in the count as he did right there.
Bases loaded, 1 away. Grove, he's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a ton of strikeouts. In a tough spot like this, that is a big-time benefit. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat.
3rd time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead, getting that W.
So digging in, Willie Stargell.
Now, as a hitter, when a guy like this comes into the game, you feel like he's standing on top of you, and it's just attack mode coming right at you, expecting to get a swing and miss.
And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Bases loaded, 2 down. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it. And the 0-2. And that one missing low.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
Here's a 1-2. And a curve misses outside.
Clearly didn't come out of his hand the right way. Left that curveball way up.
Two outs. Bases are full. Got him. And that will end the inning. Top of the 6th inning. And now it's going to be Lou Gehrig.
Leading off.
This
for the
guy
Groundbreakers,
makes great contact.
the
One of the
first
best
baseman,
in the
number
game
4,
at putting bat on ball.
He's got such quick hands, and he's gaining pitch recognition. That keeps him square to the plate. There's a good chance that his bat stays in the zone a long time, and that produces solid contact consistently.
Oh, that's out.
First offering, and it just misses.
Talk about the right guy at the right spot. They really need a rally, and this guy is someone you can believe in to find a way to get on base.
There's a swing and a drive. In there, base hit. And the bid for history is gone. Safe at second with a leadoff double.
Drove that ball nicely, put a great swing on it, and it jumped off his bat. Kind of put it all together there, and he's rewarded with the double.
Stepping in, the slugging shortstop, Ernie Banks. First offering misses the mark.
In Ernie Banks, you've got a player who truly loves the game. Let's play 2 was his signature line, and he meant it.
Kicks and fires. That one off the mark, and it's 2-0. And for Ernie to keep that cheerful demeanor is even more impressive, considering a lot of losing seasons for the Cubs that he endured. 2-0.
That's ball 2.
That just missed. He walked him on 4 pitches.
The left fielder,
So up
number
next,
4,
Ralph Kiner.
Ralph Kiner.
And first offering is fouled off. The pitch. Out to short. That's a hit. Here comes Gehrig. Henderson fires it to the plate. Tag safe. And they cut the lead to 2.
Well done. Narrows the deficit with the RBI there. There's nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped. Caught out in front and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it.
Now at the plate, Johnny Bench. Swings through that one. 0-1. The pitch. In the dirt, but kept close. He's in there. Next offering is in for a strike.
Ball set to throw pitch number 100. He needs a quick inning here if he's going to be able to make it through 6 complete.
Rips one to right. Gwynn puts it away, and there's one away.
Yeah, that was a wasted RBI opportunity, but competitor like him, he is looking forward to making up for it in his next at-bat.
Eddie Matthews getting ready to hit.
Well, look out here. He's going to come up ready to swing in this situation.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. Right-hander kick steals. And there's a foul ball. One down. Runners at second and third. Next pitch is outside. righty deals. That's off the mark. 3 balls and a strike. And he walked him.
Well, that sets up a really big at bat in this game. These are the moments when everyone in the stadium gets really locked in.
Back to the top of the lineup, and now Jackie Robinson. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. First pitch just misses. The 1-0. And that one is lifted in the air. Gwynn makes the play. Runner tags for home. The tag gets him, and it's a double play to end the inning.
Base runner decided to test him, and it was a bad decision. Outstanding throw on a frozen rope at home. That'll end the inning with a bang.
Bottom of the 6th. And now Mike Piazza. He might just be the best hitting catcher in the game today.
Well, Boog, he's so valuable. Does a good job behind the plate. But offensively, he's a middle-of-the-order type of bat, especially when you talk about catchers. And their #1 job is to handle the pitching staff and prevent runs. This guy is able to add runs by producing them.
The pitch. That one missing inside. The wind of the pitch. And so the lefty allows the leadoff free pass.
Definitely lost the handle during that sequence. 4 pitches for the walk, and that last one didn't even threaten the zone. Catcher might want to go talk to him.
Now it's the shortstop, Cal Ripken Jr. In there, and it's 0-1.
Well, they say it's the best pitch in baseball. Strike one. You get ahead on a good hitter as well. Gives a little bit more confidence to move through the at-bat.
Nobody out. Runner at first. Comes up empty on the swing. 0-2 now.
Spin rate's outstanding on that high fastball. Really tough to hit.
Going to count 1-2.
2 strikes.
And a pitch. And now the count is even. The pitch. Got him swinging on the curveball, and there's one down.
Got away with that curveball, no doubt about it. It passed right through the heart of the strike zone, and he just couldn't get the bat on it. When you strike out on one like that, that's when you start having conversations with yourself, and they're not usually very friendly.
So digging in, Joe Morgan, 1 for 2. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And now the lefty, and that's in for a strike.
Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. Not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
Left-hand hitter waits. In the air, out towards right center. Hank giving chase. And an automatic double as it hops the fence.
The automatic double took that decision out of the hands of the third base coach, didn't it? I mean, was he planning to send him home? We don't know, maybe, but now he's preparing for a whole different situation with the pair of runners in scoring position.
Ricky Henderson will hit next.
Now batting, left fielder, Ricky.
Calling for the intentional walk, and that loads up the bases. And the force play is now in order. How big a deal is that walk?
I don't think it's a big deal because if you pitch to the previous hitter with the power he has, he can hit a home run. I think it was a calculated walk. We'll see how it pays off here.
Gwynn, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike one. Now the 0-1. Chopped left side, and he picks it up, and he'll put it in his pocket. Cut on and miss, struck him out. Huge strikeout there.
Well, a pretty big contrast to that at bat. First couple of pitches down in the zone, and those are competitive pitches, so you have to respect it as a hitter. And then with two strikes, ran that fastball by him up high, and there was just no catching up.
And now here's a speed threat. Outfielder Ken Griffey Jr. 1 for 3. First offering misses the mark. Piazza, the runner at third. Morgan over at second. Henderson at first. 2 out of the inning. Swings and misses. That's strike one.
Well, he just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
And 1-2. And a swing and a miss. The hat trick. And that's the inning. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Tom Henke, and he'll do his best to hang on to this lead. And welcome back. Here's the center fielder, Mickey Mantle.
Leading off for the Groundbreakers, the center fielder, number 7, Mickey
The pitch.
Mantle.
Ball one, no strikes. Henke, he's known as a reliever that excels in really tough situations, those high leverage spots. It seems like he's at his best in these situations, and obviously the ability to get the strikeout factors in.
Yeah, there's certain guys that expect to come in and dominate, and they see the challenge, the battle, just a little bit differently. They trust their stuff, and they believe that their stuff is better than that guy standing in the batter's box, what his swing, what his ability is.
Next pitch downstairs, and that's ball 3.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
The mental approach is a big factor too, isn't it?
Yeah, Boog, it is. And, you know, for each guy, it can be a little different. Some people consciously work on focusing, slowing things down, breathing techniques. And then there's some players that are just natural, and they just seem to be more composed and less excitable.
In the air, left field. Henderson makes the grab, and there's one down. A lot of times with relievers, they just like to get amped up, and they're not really looking to try and slow it down, right? They're just trying to get hyper.
Yeah, and perhaps make that hitter a little hyper and make him more aggressive, and that way, when they put a wrinkle, change speeds, he's out in front just a little bit.
Mays in the box now. No balls and a strike.
Late in the game, everyone gets a little tighter. Way to get ahead on a really good hitter right there.
One down, base is empty. In the air, right field. In one, hops off the wall, should be extra bases. Not in time, it's a double.
He quickly went from hitter to base runner. Love when guys make that transition, and he's got speed to put on a show.
One out, runner at second. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Hank Aaron. And what a two-way player, not just offensively, but as good a defensive outfielder as there is in the game. And just hacking like you used to.
Yeah, kind of same, just like that, yeah.
And the right-hander deals. Fouled off, he was late. One out and a runner at second. In the air, right side. Gwynn drifts towards it. And there's two away. And down the first baseman, Luke Eric. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Count 1-0.
At the belt and fires. And the 1-0 misses low.
Well, no need to go right at this guy. First base is open. He can hurt you. So make him expand his zone. If he doesn't, give him a walk.
Here's a high fly ball out to center. Junior gets under it. Squeezes it. And that is that. Welcome back. Bottom of the seventh. Here's the third baseman, Mike Schmidt.
Leading it off.
When you talk about elite defensive third baseman, this guy is at the top of the list.
Stud. When you look at players like this, you play that hot corner. Got to be pretty courageous over there with the way balls come off the bat. That's the kind of guy that every year you expect him to be in the All-Star game and have a gold glove, if not a platinum glove.
Action in the pen down there. Juan Marichal, the veteran right-hander, appears to be loosening up. Newhouser, the lefty, warming up as well. The wind and the pitch. So what are the skills you look for that make a really good defensive third baseman that elite?
Well, Boog, one of the things I think about immediately are just the feet. Does he have good feet? Is he able to quickly react? And when you have good feet, you've got soft hands. And soft hand defenders are able to make tough plays look easy.
Check swing, tried to hold up, now an appeal to first. He did not go around. And a pitch. And a swing and a miss there. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Picks up strikeout number 7.
I'd love to see guys compete, and I know he's frustrated that he wasn't able to do anything with that pitch. You see it so well, but you have to respect the upper 90s velocity. Man, it is hard to catch up to.
Now here is Reggie Jackson. First pitch just misses. The big lefty turns, kicks, deals. And there's the strike.
Dangerous spot for that slider right there. Didn't seem to quite finish out front and get that sharp break. Tell you what, he doesn't want to throw that pitch again.
Next one misses, and it's 2-1. And here it comes. Good eye right there. And a 3-1 on the way. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike two.
He's had a tough day at the plate. 3 strikeouts already. It's hard not to think negative, but you got to find a way to somehow center up the baseball and put it in play.
And down on strikes he goes, and there's 2 down. 2 outs, bases empty. Here's a big power threat. Willie Stargell. First pitch, and he just misses. And that's in for a strike.
He's trying to stay away from this lefty, knowing that a lot of left-handers like the ball down and in.
And a pitch. That one missed.
Count 2-1.
The wind of the pitch. Broken bat, and it's popped up. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that is that. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Goose Gossage trying to protect this lead. Back here at the ballpark, ready to begin the 8th, and now Ernie Banks.
Leading off for the
Well, he's
Groundbreakers.
always a threat. Even if this guy is 0 for 3 for the night with 3 strikeouts, he can come up that 4th time and do damage because he's that good.
And the pitch. There's a strike. Ball 1 there. Gossage ready. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Gossage deals. Next offering misses down and away.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Righty delivers. Bounce to the left side. Over to first. 1 up, 1 down.
The left fielder, number 4, Ralph Kiner.
So up next, Ralph Kiner. And first offering is fouled off. And a swing and a miss.
Well, that's that slurve right there. He threw it extremely well. He talked about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
Next one just misses. And the count is 1-2. Right-handed reliever. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Here comes a pitch. Just missed.
Still just the 2nd batter of the inning, and on the mound he's already thrown 13 pitches. They got him working hard out there.
Next offering upstairs. Ninth pitch of the at-bat due next. That one drilled left field. On the warning track and hauls it in.
Wow, he looked like he was running before the ball was hit. Didn't have much time, as that was a hard hit liner, but a nice job of covering a lot of ground in a short amount of time.
Here's the catcher to hit, Johnny Bench. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a miss at 100 miles an hour. Oh, 2 now. Got him looking. Third out, and that ends the frame. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. Here's the catcher, Mike Piazza.
Leading off, the catcher, Mike Piazza.
The pitch. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Kicks and fires. Rolled over to third. Matthews gets it to first. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th.
The batter, number 8, shortstop, Cal Ripken.
Digging in, Cal Ripken Jr., a guy who makes an impact not just at the plate but also in the field. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. In there for strike 1.
Yeah, we go beyond just the fielding percentage and what it looks like, but the ability to have range and close holes that are normally there against an average defender. But this guy is special, and you can see it in his first step quickness.
That misses, and it's 2-1. Hit on the ground to the right side. Glove side, but it gets through.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Here's the second baseman, Joe Morgan. Here's the pitch. Runner goes. And first offering is fouled off. And he deals. There's a strike.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
Next offering is way upstairs.
I don't like to say he wasted a pitch. I think that was a purpose pitch. Change the eye level, have him look up. Now go back exactly where you want to go.
Next offering is down low. 2-2. Next offering is fouled back. Ripken stands at first with 1 out. And he chases that one. That's the second out.
Well, that's the money maker right there. 2 strikes, slider down and away from a same side thrower as the hitter. I mean, that's just tough. You're looking to protect with 2 strikes and very difficult to lay off.
So the lineup flips over. And the batter now, Ricky Henderson. Over to first, and he's saved. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
And that's outside.
No strike.
Move to first, and he's back in there. Two 0. Good eye right there. Three 1, and he couldn't come up with it.
You get a walk, and you get a walk. Everyone gets a walk,
The
Boo.
right fielder, number 19.
So first
Tony.
and second with 2 outs. And now the right fielder, Tony Gwynn. A strikeout and a walk. First offering misses the mark.
Well, this is a critical spot for both the pitcher and the hitter. You can learn a lot about a guy by how he handles these pressure situations.
And it's 1-1.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
First and second, 2 down. So now 1-2.
Ball 2 strikes. Yeah.
Off the outside edge, and now the count is 2-2. Got him. Third out. We're back. It's the top of the ninth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Dennis Eckersley. He has a great slider with tons of movement. We go to the ninth. Stepping in the long ball threat, Eddie Matthews.
Leading off for the Groundbreakers. The third baseman, Eddie
The wind of the pitch.
Matthews.
Swing and a miss. And that's strike 1.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Righty to the plate. And that's outside. The wide to kick the pitch. On a line, base hit.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're
Now
so
batting,
much more likely to
second
get
baseman,
something you can handle.
Jackie
Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it. Now a huge at bat in this game coming up.
And stepping in is the speedy Jackie Robinson. And that's in there for strike 1. The tying run at the plate. Swings through that one.
Knowing that the pitcher wants a ground ball double play opportunity here, you've got to lay off pitches down in the zone. Right there, swinging at that pitch, that's a no-no.
At the belt and finals. And a foul ball. Right side. One down.
The center fielder, number 7, Mickey Mantle.
Now, Mickey Mantle.
Well, both sides equally as strong. So not a good time to try to turn him around with a relief pitcher and put him on the other side of the plate.
And a base hit on a line. And that's going to get into the corner. Lead runner holds at third. So 2 runners in scoring position and just 1 out. Sheesh. Singy, that was a laser shot. And a good thing we have StatCast to give us the details.
Yeah, get out of the way on that one. That ball flew out of the box at 112 miles per hour. You talk about generating a ton of power in that swing. He did it with quick hands, good lower half, and just unloaded on that ball.
Now it's the DH, Willie Mays. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
Next pitch is outside.
He's clearly trying to work him away here. Both pitches off the plate. If you really want to put the ball in play, you're going to have to stay back and drive it to the opposite field.
Next pitch misses inside, and it's 3-0. Appears they're working around him with the base open, Singy.
Well, you know, these 2-0 counts, Boo, they're just not what they used to be, and we sound like old guys when I say that. But ultimately, this is a strategic game, and you expect to see this type of approach by the pitcher in this situation.
(3-1) now. Little chopper rolls foul. The pitch. And they're all loaded up.
Well, the stage has been set for this offense, Boog. It's all about creating opportunities, and this is one of them right here.
The right fielder.
Now it's the power speed combo. Hank Aaron. Base hit center field. 1 runs in. Junior fires to third, and he's in safely at third. And we are tied. 2 runs score.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring it back.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. So a young arm coming on now out of the pen, Bert Blyleven. Yeah, the batter now, Lou Gehrig. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. And there's the strike.
Big pitch right here. He's going to try to make a pitch that's going to produce a strikeout or a ground ball double play.
Four in the ninth. Into center. Junior. A long run for this one. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. Throw into third. Safe. Almost made the play, but now it's a 1-run ball game.
Well done. Drives in the run. Just a very nice approach and swing right there to use the big part of the field. Everything was on time. He stayed balanced through the entire swing and just launched that one into center.
Stepping in, Ernie Banks. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
Don't be surprised to ball on the ground to the corners that they come home with the baseball instead of going to first base.
Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the ninth. The 0-2 stays alive. Right-hander kicks, deals. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. 2 down.
Well, when you throw the same pitch back-to-back, that's how you want to do it. Set him up in the strike zone, then extend a little bit from there and see if you can get him to chase. Nicely done with the slider right there.
Next to hit, Ralph Kiner. Intentional pass coming. Bases now loaded, though it does set up a force at every base.
Yeah, I'm surprised we didn't see a visit from the pitching coach here. Just to remind him, focus on the hitter. Don't worry about anything else.
2 outs, bases full. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Johnny Bench, known for his late inning heroics. First offering, and it just misses. And a pitch. Smoked on the ground to second. Morgan out of first. They limit the damage here. Heart of the order, 3, 4, 5 will get their shot in the bottom of the 9th. The Groundbreakers out front here, 5-4. Raleigh Fingers gets the ball now, and he'll work on holding this lead. Brooks Robinson now in the game as he takes over at third.
Robinson.
Bottom of the 9th, and now the center fielder, Ken Griffey Jr. I think when you contemplate him as a player, the first thing you think about is defense, and you think about that great arm.
I also think about the speed. If he can get on, that's going to give one more thing for that pitcher to think about.
The pitch.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
Next pitch off the plate, and 1-1. To the right side, Robinson handles, whips it to first on the run, and the leadoff man retired here in the 9th.
Well, such a confidence boost for a reliever to come into the ball game and get the first hitter he faces. Just makes everything slow down a little bit, and then from there can really settle in.
And now Mike Schmidt.
So he came out clutch earlier in this ball game and really just needs to take the same approach. Think hard right back up the middle.
And first offering is fouled off.
These home fans, they are making a lot of noise, putting pressure on that pitcher out there.
Next pitch is inside, and that's ball 1. Home team down a run, and the home team trying to pull it out. One, 2 now. Pounding ball here, rolls foul. Kicks and deals. And a foul ball, he stays alive. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. And puts the squeeze on that. And that quickly, 2 away.
The designated hitter, number 9, Reggie Jackson.
And here is Reggie Jackson. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Is there a little wrinkle to that? I think there was.
Yeah. A little slider action.
And it's even up. 2 outs. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Down to their final strike. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
Well, this was a tightly played game. Got a little of everything. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching and defense in certain spots. Definitely a fun one to watch.
Close one here today, and your final 5-4. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.